The ESRB has rated Planet Zoo E10 Plus for crude humor, mild blood, and mild violence. It has been approved for everyone aged 10 and over. Hey there, folks. How you doing? Good morning. As I record this, it's something like 8 o'clock in the morning. Everybody else in the house is asleep, so I figured I'd go ahead and get some recording finished. Camera's still focused on our flamingo habitat. And my God, I thought I had fixed all of these, but apparently not. You know, game, it would be easier if you would just tell me that, oh, hey, every speaker along this row is overlapping. That way they wouldn't overlap anymore. I'd fix them all at once. But no, you're going to dole it out. Anyway, yeah, our flamingo habitat is still working. Oh, look at this. They're all gobbed up on 2 feed bowls. I put down 4 because I expect these guys are going to start reproducing any second now. And they breed like bunnies. They really do. That's why I gave them... technically, this is a shelter area they can sleep under. And then they've got this area for when it rains. But I like the look of it. It's a good habitat. There was one thing I wanted to do. Because it fits, and there's a tropical animal. They fit. Hold on, let me show you. Aldabara. These are Aldabaras, by the way. They're not Galapagos. It says here, they don't benefit from any other species, but they are tropical. They're African. But look at this. Galapagos. They get along with capybara, which I don't have in the zoo. But they are also tropical, although they're South American. Thing is, their needs are almost exactly identical to the needs. You know what? I'm just going to do this. If I end up having to put down 2 or 3 food trays, so be it. Let's make sure they get some exciting food. Hold on. What's it say? Oh, they're on. Yeah, they're all on contraceptives. Anyway, what I was going to do is basically this. Let's see. Right. Basically, what I was going to do is this. Now, we have a multi-species habitat. And let's see, we've got Aldabra. So I'm going to move this one. Well, I will move this one as soon as we get the tortoises in. And we'll just have both species of giant tortoises all in one area. I've done this before with other zoos. It works out really nicely. And I was thinking about it, and it occurred to me, I should have just gone ahead and done that in the first place. Yeah, that's all they need. Otherwise they fit in with the and here we go. Okay, that one's gonna be Aldabra. That means this one will be Galapagos. The Busch Gardens in Tampa, which is too far away, to be brutally honest, too far away to be considered a zoo that is local to me. In Tampa's like a 4-hour drive. And I know that Americans are famous for, oh yeah, it's a 4-hour drive. We can do 4-hour drive easy. Yeah, except it does mean that whatever is 4 hours away from you is not local. But they've got Aldabra tortoises at Busch Gardens, which in addition to being a zoo is a fantastic theme park. It's got lots of roller coasters. But it's primarily a zoo, African animals. And anyway, they've got Aldabra. What is this in the middle of my screen? You can't see it because it's on my monitor. Oh, I don't know what happened. Maybe I sneezed on it. That's kind of gross. But now it's not on my, apparently I sneezed, got some snot on my monitor, and it dried there. And yes, I'm being disgusting. So I was looking at it, and right here, where I'm clicking my mouse, there was this little distortion on my screen. So I went, what is that? Oh, it's something on my screen and it's dried and it's sticking there. Great. Perfect. I'm rambling. Busch Gardens, Aldabra tortoises, Galapagos tortoise. Anyway, my local zoo, the one that the Brevard Zoo here in Melbourne, does have Galapagos tortoises. They also have the spurred tortoise. It's a very cool zoo. It's the number 7 zoo in the nation. And my Titan beetles are dying. Anyway, guys, I'm rambling. I have no idea yet what it is that we are supposed to be. What is that? Oh, it's a shadow. I've got no idea exactly what we're doing in this episode. And that's because I haven't spun the wheel yet. But, there we go. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I haven't spun the wheel yet. So why don't we go ahead and do that? Let's go ahead and spin that wheel. Figure out what we're doing.
Great area.
Huh. Great area. I don't know if that's tropical or not, but I've never worked with it or put it in a zoo, so we're going to do it. We can go ahead and remove it from the disc, and then we'll go back to the zoo. Okay. Let me see. Seven, 8. There we go. We got a lot of space over here. All right, so the greater Rhea. Let's move this tree over there. Now, let's see what we got for fences. Under facilities, I was fairly sure it was under construction. Props. Oh, here we go. Yeah. And with theme, we're doing the oceanic theme because it's interesting and I don't use it very often. And why not? It fits for almost all aspects of tropical, a tropical zoo. And what it doesn't fit, we can use other things. And I've been using Indonesian. We've got some Indian. You know, I'm trying to stay away from African, not because there's anything wrong with African, but because it's done. It has been done, you know. Hold on. Let's put one of these at the other end also. And then let's turn this into one thing instead of three things. And move it on right along. I don't know anything about rayas. I don't know anything about what their habitats look like. I've got no idea. In fact, let me go look. I'm going to do some quick research. You know, I figure, okay, I'll be away from the computer I'll be away from the zoo for a little while, but you guys won't notice it. You know, it'll be one of those things where I'll spend 10 or 20 minutes on Google looking at the rayas, how zoos keep rayas in the real world. But all that space and time will be edited out, so you guys won't even notice I'm gone. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. If you're my age, you know you know. If you're not my age, that count to 12 is probably, you're probably going, what was that about? What? Trust me. If you're my age and you ever watch Sesame Street, that count made all the sense in the world. All right. So as I said, I am going to go do some research real quick. You won't even notice I'm gone. Back in a second. Okay. So I have a better idea now of what their room requirements are, their environmental requirements. I got a good look at some pretty good rhea facilities around the United States and other zoos around the world, and these look pretty good. You know, whole lot of open fields. I got to admit that, because the best of the rhea habitats still involved basically a lot of open fields. Apparently, these animals aren't picky. They aren't hard to build for. And they tend to just live. You know, they're a bit like ostriches, which makes sense if you think about it. You know, if you give them enough space, you give them the occasional tree, make sure they've got enough food and water, they're happy. So I'm gonna do this kind of a bendy habitat here. I spotted a habitat for the rhea that is at the I can't remember the name of the zoo now. I was looking at it not 5 minutes ago, and now I can't remember the name of it. But it's a zoo in Tennessee, and they've got an entire big complex for rheas, and it looked really good. And I'm like, oh, I like the design there. So I'm going to try and replicate as much of it as I can. And yeah, this is the build I'm going for. So, of course, the first thing we're going to do is, as you can see, you know, I'm talking, oh, the first thing we're going to do, like I'm not mostly done with it already, is we're going to lay down the null barrier. And boom, come on, there we go. Ah, yeah, close it. Well, you know what we can do? We can do this. I'm mumbling again, I'm sorry. What we're going to do is, that I did not mean, what the hell is that? Obstructed. Come on, dude. I don't want the brick barrier. I want the null barrier. Okay. All right. And then what we're going to do here is this. 6, 7, 8. Why does it go back down to 4? I don't know. Oh, I do know, but it doesn't matter. Okay, 8. And it's still going to be that one. Okay, yes. That's really not what I want to do, but it may be what I have to do. All right, yeah. So we're going to have to do this. All right. Okay, let's look at the barrier, see if the barrier needs adjusting. Yes, it does. Okay, how are we going to do this? Well, barrier. That'll do most of it right there. But then we're going to have to adjust this part. All right, here we go. Yeah, that's good enough. All right, so we can get rid of these size guides. And let's see. The Rhea needs grade 2 fences at least 1.25 meters tall. I think I've got for back. I'm going to use this wall as the back wall, the one that doesn't need to be seen through. Yeah, let's just leave that here because I just realized I want to do something else first. So, construction. Bark. There we go. I'm going to use the curb as a guide to make sure that we're lining it up correctly. Like that. And then we'll just move it back to the edge there. Right. Let's get the coloring right first. Wall colors that. Trim color is that. That's really the only changes we're making right there. Okay. Oh, come on. Really? You're going to cause trouble for me like this? Let's get the barriers lined up again. And I'm going to take a sip of my rapidly cooling coffee. Yep, it's already at room temperature. Not my favorite, but I will deal. Okay. Yeah. That's something the Army taught me to deal with. You know, it's like, oh, sometimes your coffee's gonna get cold on you. Yeah. Deal with it, don't bitch. To be honest, a lot of the attitude that you learn in the Army is don't bitch. You know, yeah, things are gonna suck. Just accept that things are gonna suck and live with it. I'm going to put a door there and a door there. I wonder why it's like this. You know, 4x2. Why 4x2? Why not just do a full wall? Well, I guess they do, but it's only in, you know, like that. That's weird to me. Okay, good. Shit. Not good. Or better. All right. Facilities. And we'll get the wall back and put a window in it. And fix the color. All right. Now we can move this barrier to here. I've given them much more space than they need. So building this building on the edge of their habitat should cause no problems at all. But, you know, if it does, I wait. Yeah, that's right. If it does, then, you know, it'll still work out because I'm good at this. I'm not the best at it, mind you, but I'm pretty good at it. And we'll set it like that. Now, in fact, this wall there we go. There. Now, barrier. All right. Let's use the wooden habitat door here. There we go. Wrong side, doofus. Oh, come on. Come on. There we go. Now, we'll go ahead and block out the path. Okay, that gives us that part. And where do we need to move the barrier here? Oh, we don't. Okay, yeah, we just need to continue putting it down. One, two, three. How many licks does it take to get to the chewy Tootsie Roll center of the Tootsie Pop? Let's find out. Laying down walls can't be the most exciting thing to watch because, and I honestly believe that oh my god, this can't be that exciting to watch because I get bored doing it. I'm like, oh my god, but it's necessary, you know? But I get bored doing it. I'm like, oh, do I have to do this? Yes, you have to do this. You have to do it. You have to get it done. It's got to be done. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoops. Let's do this. Okay, go back to angle snap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Did I put 2 walls there by accident? I think I might have. I think I might have put a second wall there by accident. Okay, so what do I want to do about that? Because that is trouble. Six, 7, 8. Okay. That'll work. That's a satisfactory distance, I think. And we'll just bring it in a little on the curve. Okay, and what do I need again? I need 1.25 meters. So that could do this. Just depends on what I like more. See what I got over here where I'm keeping my themed walls. How about that? No, it's a little too tall. I prefer shorter walls if I don't need to have tall walls. You know? So yeah, let's use this. Keeps the theming going, and it's easy to place. Naturally, we will I wonder. Hold on a second. Yeah, that's a much better idea. Okay, let's see. 986. This is going to be a bit complicated. Sorry about that. Wall color 1. Wall color 2. Why is it not applying? And it's not applying. Well, shit. I don't know why the color is not working, but for right now, I'm just going to leave it the fuck alone. I'll figure it out later. Okay. Continuing with the single most boring part of Planet Zoo, the placement of custom fences. The thing is, you're better off using custom fences. You really are. Even though it's time consuming. Like, my God, it uses up time like they were popcorn or potato chips. Can't get enough. Didn't mean to hit the save, but hey, why not? Now I can't get a straight line because of the way the grid is set right now, but I can continually adjust it. And that's what I'm going to have to do. Like so. Something that I was thinking about doing for the channel, I mean, right now it's an entirely gaming channel, but I was thinking about adding videos I've made to some of my trips for Disney, some cooking videos, just to add some variety. Let me know what you guys think about that idea. Would you guys be amenable to me doing cooking videos and showing off some of my trips to Disney? Because I think that would be cool. It would add a little extra content to the channel, and it proved that I really am a chef. Okay, let's get the Reyes in here. Do I have Reyes? Did I buy Reyes? I don't know. Rhea. I do not. Okay. Rhea. And I need 1 male and 2 females. We'll get this gentleman and these 2 ladies. No path to destination. Oh, I see. Yeah, right. Okay. Not 9-4. Okay, like... Damn it. That was me. My hand spasmed. Unfortunately, I occasionally have hand spasms. It's a side effect of the stroke, and there's not much I can do about it. You know, for the most part, you guys don't even notice, because usually it's like I'll accidentally click somewhere out here, like right out here, like, you know, I'll have the mouse here and suddenly my hand will like that, and I'll click my mouse, and you can't tell that it's happening, but it's happening. Okay, door, door, door. Who's got the door? And but every once in a while it'll happen and it has effects, like, oh yeah, that's right, I just put something down. You know, sometimes when I'm building, palm, sometimes when I'm building, I'll be placing placing a building piece, and suddenly I'll place like 3 of them, and it's not anything I control, it's just what happens. Let's see if I can't do this in the other direction now. It should work. Okay, I see. Let's get this done first. All right, I need wall, bark. Now, I need this. This is Sparta. Okay, now go back to palm. Excuse me, that was a yawn. Big one, holy shit. Yeah, let's pretend like I didn't get a full night's sleep. The fact that I woke up at 6 a.m. makes me yawn. Isn't that wonderful? Yay. Okay, and 2 meter cross piece like that. Okay. Oh yeah, right. I forgot. Send to the zoo. Thank you. Huh. That's odd. That is odd. I'll have to fix that. Patricio. Patrick. I don't disrespect the Spanish language, or in this case, I think it's the Portuguese language. Faustina. You know what? We're just going to keep Faustina named Faustina. But American zoos generally name their animals names that are, more appropriate to American. Well, they name them American names. Greater Rhea. Okay, let's turn off Galapagos. Forage box. Let's give them a forage box. I know I've got several built. Forage. Forage. Temperate forest. Tropical. Grassland. Well, there's an idea. Okay, and they are grassland and temperate South American. Okay. Oh, there's a good. Yeah, no, that looks good. Slow feeder, a curio ball. I love the curio balls, and we'll give them a mobile. Pumpkin ball, can't go wrong with pumpkin ball. We'll put a sprinkler back there, and heck with it, one right here. Okay, now hard shelter. They don't have any hard shelter, right? My plan for the hard shelter was to give them one of these. All right. Give them a couple food bowls. And a water pipe. Give them toys, food, shelter. Let's see, coverage is good. Plants are good. I do want to add a couple more trees just to say that I had, basically. Let's see, South America, South Central America, and grassland. Let's see, to turn off the blue trees. Not a lot of trees. Down palms. Yeah, okay. Bamboo tree. Let's get rid of this doom palm. And we'll put down an bamboo tree. Okay, hard shelter is good, terrain is good. Lots of long grass, but they don't care about that. Soil, I could give them a little more soil. Okay. Looks like they're happy. Plants are good, coverage is good. Enrichment is good. Social is good. Okay. Let me double check. One male up to 12 females. Okay, you know, I could add a fourth one. Alpacas, capybaras, and llamas. In fact, let me see about that. Hermina or Garates? Let's take Garates just because she's got a more interesting name. And we'll align the barrier up with the fence a little bit better. Okay, here we go. Close these holes. There we go. Okay. And what do we need? We need education signs. Okay. No power. Oh, well, I can take care of that real easy. not so easy. Greater Rhea. Cool. Now, we need a talking point. And I'm going to put it in the crook of the path, which means right here. What? Oh, I forgot to rename it. Duh. Okay. Greater Rhea. Rhea talk. It's not going to be in December. It's going to be in January. Okay, and now I need donation buckets. And we'll get the covers for the donation buckets. Okay, yep. All right. That's it for the donation buckets. What do we need next? Benches. Benches and garbage cans. Titan beetle has had offspring. That's good because they die off so quickly. I do want to put a snack bar or something similar down here. And one of the other things I want to put down here is a bathroom. I'm going to put another ombu tree because ombu trees are cool. I like the looks of ombu trees. And of course, why not a Brazil nut tree? We're putting them everywhere. We might as well. All right. Now, I don't know if I'm going to put that that particular path back or what, but I do know that the border of the zoo is way over there. So I've got a lot of space to build if I want to build. Yeah, that's 11 spaces there. Like I said, I don't know what I want to do with it yet, but I'm going to do this just because it gives me some interesting possibilities, you know? Just randomly dropping bedelia bushes. Okay. So here is our greater rhea habitat. What do you think? I'm liking it. I was going to put a snack bar down here. Facilities, guest, food, shops, blueprint only. Planners, Nature Falls, Kona Temple, Shop Island. I like this particular thing. Whoever, Yeah, I got this off the I got this off the workshop, and it's brilliant. And I don't remember who built it. Otherwise, I'd give you credit. If it's yours, know that I love it. It is a brilliant build. Okay. Okay, let's see. Drinks. Cheap and soft drinks. What do we not have down here? Soda. Smoothies. Smoothies are good.
Hey, option.
Kablam, smoothies. Okay, as far as food is concerned, I think I've done just about everything. Hot dog, Mexican. You know what? Sure, let's do a taco stand, because why not? Move the tree to there and put another set of benches down. And we'll put another ombu tree down because ombu trees are cool. All right. You're hungry. You don't have enough money left to visit Missy Good Counter 1. Okay. Well, in that case, I'll add 2 ATMs because why not? And we need some garbage cans on this path. There we go. Okay, guys, that was our greater rhea habitat plus our snack bar. Thank you very much for watching. I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Can account for all the humans crashing into habitats and ravaging the planet we inhabit as if we can get a new one. There is a solution, you could be a part of it. There's a revolution, you could be the start of it. Better get a move on while there's still a chance of it. If there's no improvement, this could be the last of it. Nature was a haven, now we need saving. No more conversation, time for cultivation. We all got a part to do to help the world pull through, but you gotta build a zoo. This is the law of the jungle, as old and as true as the sky. The forest protected shall prosper, the forest neglected shall die. You've an aptitude to change attitudes, cause we have to prove it's that planet too. Grab your shovel, let's work to do, the world's in trouble. You gotta build a zoo.